The Dragon Ball Spark and Zero community is fucking cooked. At this point, there is just no hope. There are just so many types of people in this community. You have spammers, rage quitters, toxic players, all types of toxic people. You will find them in the Spark and Zero community. And at this point, it's like for this game, the only way that you can enjoy this game is if you just don't care. You play with your friends, you play with your family, and you just don't touch PvP, because PvP is where all the toxicity is at. PvP. You have players who are spamming with Gogeta, people spamming with, giant characters using, charge attacks. I remember a couple days ago, I wish I recorded this, but I went up against a Janemba player. It was Fat Janemba. He was like literally spamming charge attack for 50 seconds straight, and I literally just lost the match. I put the controller down and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I put the controller down and I said, I'm not even going to entertain this shit anymore. Like, the fact that you're taking your time out of the day to sit in front of your computer or PC or whatever, the fact that you're taking your time out of the day to do the same thing over and over again, what do you gain from that? How can you sit back and say, damn, I did that, I'm such a good player? Let's be for real. The devs seriously need to rework this game. Like, this game is so good when it comes to the animation, the graphics. It's an amazing game. But when it comes to balancing and like when it comes to the gameplay designs, there is pretty obvious that there is a flaw. There is a flaw in the gameplay, and it's just severely unbalanced. Now, I'm going to react to this video. There's a content creator right here. His name, if I can actually scroll down, his name is Don Coolio Walks. I think that's his name. I'm gonna go ahead and put his channel link in the description down below. But I want to react to this guy's video because he perfectly summarizes the main issue of this game, and he pretty much talks about, people just spamming the most obnoxious shit in PvP. It's just complete toxicity. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
Out another video. Today, we finna be talking about the video game called Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And what I wanted to talk about this game was just the problems that I got with it. And I'm a single
And let me pause real quick. Don't even get me started with the vanishing attacks. Vanishing is so, bro, that shit is so obnoxious because it really comes down to who has the most ki. It literally takes no fucking skill. You're literally just pressing R1 over and over again, and whoever has the most ki wins. Like, there's just so many things in it. Like, there's just so many situations in this game where it just doesn't require skill. When people say skill issue, oh, you can't do this because you're not good at the game. Is it really a skill issue when somebody has the ability to have instant sparking, right? They have after image where they're pretty much untouchable for 15 seconds and I can't do anything, right? Is that really a skill issue on my part, or is the game just fucking terrible? Let's go and continue.
mode player. I'm a single mode type of nigga, so like my problems ain't gonna be the same as everybody else's problems. And some of them might be similar though. But my first problem is definitely the use of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Super Vegito. So
Yep.
first we finna get into this nigga Super Saiyan 4
The amount
Gogeta.
of times I've seen Super Vegito and SSJ4 Gogeta players in single match PvP is so ridiculous to me. Like, all of a sudden, everybody loves Gogeta. Everybody loves Vegito. Get the fuck out of here. There's like over 100 characters in this game, and you mean to tell me only two people, like, people are only playing with two characters? Come on, bro.
For Gogeta, bro. If you can't tell, bro, this nigga is OP as fuck, bro. Like this nigga broken. Obviously he broken. Nigga was broken in the last game, so it only makes sense he broken in this game. And so when you playing single matches, I like me, I ain't gonna lie. I used to only use like base Goku and God Goku and just regular Gokus and shit like that. But I'd had to start using like what's it called? Ultra Instinct Son Goku. Cause like, bro, you run into one of these niggas every match, bro.
Yep. Yep. It's like, and then most people will say, well, you're sitting here complaining about Gogeta, MUI, Goku, but you're using them. Do I have another choice? I don't have any other choice because, unfortunately, if you don't cheese, you're going to lose. So the meta is cheesing. It's either you cheese or the opponent cheeses. That's how bad the gameplay is in this game, is that you pretty much have to cheese in order for you to climb your way up and ranked PvP. So that's why you see so many people using Gogeta, so many people using Vegito, Broly, Jiren. You pretty much see everybody using characters who have unblockable ultimates. And we're gonna talk about unblockable ultimates later on. That shit is so fucking stupid. The fact that you can't block certain ultimates in a game, and the hitboxes for these ultimates pretty much cover the entire screen. For example, Broly. So many issues in this game, man.
It was a point in time for like a whole like day. The only matches I was getting was against these niggas and Super Vegetos. Now, what make this nigga a problem is just how strong he is. Like literally, one combo from this nigga will take
Look at this
literally
shit.
half
Infinite
your health,
vanishes, bro.
and then don't let him hit a whole super on you. If he hit a super on you, it's over with, bro. You might, and then he got this little full power mode shit, bro, that he can just use at any time.
It's crazy,
I can't
bro.
get mad at him for using it right there because I was beating his ass.
Like whoever made SSJ4 Gogeta, they were dick riding that character so hard to the point where they said, you know what, we're gonna give him instant sparking, we're gonna make him deal a fuck ton of damage. His ultimate deals insane damage. It's like at this point, if you don't use Gogeta, you're not gonna climb in arena, not in arena, but PvP. That's how broken he is. He pretty much has everything in the game. He's just a pure cheese character.
But like, even if you find a semi good one of those niggas, it's damn near GG's for you. I ain't gonna lie. If he get a couple combos off, you cook. But next, we got this nigga Super Vegito. Now he's a problem.
This guy right here, holy crap. I know some people know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. SSJ Vegito, Super Saiyan Vegito, this nigga is a problem. And the reason why is because of After Image. After Image is so toxic. Like the fact that you can just put your controller down and just activate After Image and not do anything is crazy. And people still say skill issue. It's crazy to me, bro.
But not for the same reason that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a problem. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a problem just because he's OP and powerful. This nigga, he don't hit as hard. He not as strong.
It's
Obviously,
that
because
after
I can't
image,
hit him.
man. That after
But this
image is
nigga has a move
toxic.
called After Image Strike. And you gonna
Look at
see
this
it
shit.
whenever he get 3 stock. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it costs 3 stock to use. And basically, what the move does is it, like, let's say I try to punch him. It give you 15 seconds of like auto dodging, and it's not in the same way that it is with Ultra.
15 seconds of auto dodging is crazy, bro. Like that pretty much says that you don't have to put in any effort when it comes to defending yourself against your opponent. All you have to do is simply stand there, wait for them to attack you, and you can just automatically dodge. It's like, bro, this game is too safe. I think that's the best way to put it. This game is too safe. There's too many safety options. There's too many defense mechanisms. It's just too safe. You have After Image. You have Wild Sense. It's too safe. Like literally the worst player in the game has a chance against a pro player. That's how safe this game is, especially for new players. If you are a newbie, this is the best game for you because you literally have to press one button and you beat your opponent. That's how bad it is.
Ultra instinct where you just stand there and move out the way. It's on some shit like if I try to hit this nigga, he's going to move behind me every time. Look at his stock though. Look at his stock. Right there. That's all these niggas do, like literally the whole match. And he just did it right there. You see, I
Yep.
tried to hit him, he moved to the complete opposite side of me. You feel me? And that shit, and even you can't do melee and you can't do no dash moves at him, like no dash supers.
And
You
look at
try to
that.
hit
He's
him,
gonna attack him and he's gonna
and
vanish.
so for a
Wait
whole
for it.
15 seconds, I literally can't hit
Look
this
at that.
nigga, bro. So I gotta sit here and just like
Bro.
do everything else, which is not much. To just key blast and key super. That's really all I can do. Look at he done already down there use it again.
Watch it.
I'm like,
Watch it.
bro,
He's gonna vanish
I
right
know it's
there.
been
Look at
15
that.
seconds, but like,
Bro, this is such an issue, man. And it's just crazy to me how people will try to defend this. People will try to defend it. They're gonna be like, well, that's supposed to happen. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You mean to tell me a character can automatically dodge for 15 seconds? That's supposed to happen. That's balanced. Like, what are you saying? Like, that's one of the things I don't understand about this community. They will see something so broken in the game and they will just defend it. Perfect example is Yajirobe. You guys remember Yajirobe in the Sensu Bean incident. Buddy was spamming that shit. Yajirobe players would spam that shit constantly in DP battle. DP battle was pretty much unplayable because of Yajirobe. And people were literally defending him saying, I mean, in the story, in the lore, he eats a lot of sensu beans, so it's accurate. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. What are you talking about? People are conflating the anime and a video game. It's a video game. Okay? This is not an anime. This is a video game. So whatever you see in the anime, it's not gonna be in the fucking game. It's just not realistic.
But like I said, I can't even do nothing about it. You see this shit? Like imagine like he not I'm be real, he not even like all that at the game. But like
Yep,
imagine this nigga was
exactly.
like imagine this nigga was like actually just really straight at the game, bro. Like he really not like that, I ain't gonna lie. But like imagine he was though and he was doing shit like that, bro. This nigga would have watched me, bro. He damn near would have watched me. Or it'd have been a lot harder at least. But like look, he just keeps spamming. That's his only defense, bro.
Like it's just crazy to me how you can sit there and do so many combos. You can be so aggressive, approach the opponent, try your best to make sure that they don't have an opening. You can do so many things. You can be aggressive as much as you want. It's not going to do anything because all they have to do is press one fucking button and they beat you. One button and they pretty much change the tide of the whole fight. Man, this game has some serious issues, bro.
That's all he gonna
Like,
do.
can't nobody look at me with a straight face and say that this game doesn't have problems. It does have problems, and this is obviously a fucking problem.
Just keep trying to dash at me and hit me because he know I can't do nothing about it. Like
So
if
he
he
was just
just keep
talking
trying to
about Vegito this whole time. We're gonna go ahead and skip ahead. This part right here is so accurate. Players who use giant characters, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I think this is Dr. Willow. I think that's his name. And you also have Super Baby as well. When Super Baby becomes, the great ape, one thing that they all have in common is they spam that fucking charge attack or they just dash towards you and you're pretty much stun locked. You can't do anything. Oh man, dude.
like
This is
time it
this is wild.
perfectly or maybe do a revenge counter or something like that. That's the only way to punish it. But like I said, revenge counter take two stock. You not gonna teleport out the way every time, and you not gonna Z counter this shit. You not gonna Z counter this shit. I'm gonna be real because you can't even block it. You can't block it. Like if you stand there, like he just tried to do it right there, it's not working though because I moved out the way. But if he just sit there and spam it for long enough, I damn near will not be able to do shit about it. And like
Look at this
that's just
shit.
for the team players. I have a problem in general with the
See, look at
big
that.
characters in the
You
game.
see? Look at
The
this.
big characters is
And
what
people will literally say, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Keep that in the game. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. I'm not trying to assume this, but the community, they're gonna kill this fucking game if they keep acting like this. Whenever there's a problem, they're always like, nah, that's fine. And I think the reason why they do that is because they're using these characters. They're literally using these cheese strategies. And they know without these cheese strategies, they're not good. Take these cheese strats out the game, and I promise you, you're gonna see real good players appear. You're gonna see real good players. Like once they take out these cheese strats out the game, that's when people are gonna start using combos. People are gonna start using the square button finally, right? People are actually going to play the fucking game. But right now it's just R2 circle, R2 up stick. Like it's just people mashing instant sparking, mashing after image, and mashing perception. That is all you see in PvP. It's just atrocious. That's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys for this video. I wanted you guys to see that video so you can really understand why people say that this game is really unbalanced when it comes to PvP. Because like I said, there are some people who are just hard-headed and they really can't understand where other people are coming from when we complain about this game. Sure, some people will complain over the smallest things because they're just not good at the game. Sure, you can use that as an argument, but you can't ignore the fact that there are mechanics in this game that are complete cheese. Like, it's so cheese to the point where everybody is using the same fucking character to progress in PvP. They're using the same characters to get to higher ranks because they know it is a cheese strategy. Kefla. I'm a Kefla main, right? I'm a Kefla main. But I will admit, she is also a cheese character as well. The only thing that's, pretty balanced about her is that her ultimate is blockable. You can actually block her ult. But the fact that she has like a huge AoE for her ultimate, she can easily land that. So there are just so many cheese, characters in this game. And if the devs balance it, is that going to affect the game in a bad way? No, it's not going to affect the game in a bad way. It's just going to make the game more playable and more fun to play. Imagine you going to PvP and all you're doing is you're fighting against the same players every single fucking time. You're not fighting against, TN. You're not fighting against Turles. You're not fighting against Piccolo players. Like, you're not fighting against any other character in the roster. It's just two characters back to back, Gogeta and Vegito, over and over again. How is that fun? How is that fun? So overall, man, this community is cooked. I just feel like this community is cooked because it's just some people are just extremely hard-headed. There's like 182 characters in the game, and people are only using 2 to 3 characters. I don't know, man. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace.